Hey, good morning, guys. I'm just doing an update on it's 19th, so I wanted to hit on these cycles on BTC. We're on an 8 count actually since I have this chart up. So we had a cycle peak right in front of our trend line, and this is 2 cycles now. We've basically one cycle was down, this last cycle's been sideways, and the oscillator is right back in the middle of its range. So this is a pretty mixed or neutral or just there's pretty much no edge here, guys, to do anything either way. We could just easily break back up as we could break down. So not a whole lot to do. Let's check these longer term cycles on the higher time frames. So we're still turned up on the longer wave. We're past the turning point here that we had on the 18th, and it's nothing really conclusive as far as a high or a low. So it doesn't really help us for direction. I mean, I think the oscillator is the next best thing, and then whether or not we can get above the 6,500 pivot or the lows from 6,100, right? So and the next turning point isn't until October 3rd now. So kind of a letdown, but we can't really force it, right? So, I mean, I'm sure the volume is pretty pitiful also. Yeah, I think we did an average of 6,000 BTC on GDAX, which is really, really low. Really, really low. So it's been pretty light out there. I guess we can kind of touch on some alts. Might have a little bit more action. Okay. Monthly cycle still hasn't turned up either. That might be what we need to see happen before this market gets any kind of energy. Ether. We're now, this is 1, 2, 3. This is like the 4th. This was the lower high, was right in the middle of the cycle, 4 weeks. So now we're 9 weeks down into that. Same kind of thing. Daily level, we were making higher lows yesterday. What happened here? It's not updating. Weird. What's it doing? We had a little bit of a higher low here at 193. But this is just going nowhere, guys, too, with the overall market. Litecoin, same kind of thing. I care about the lows, the intraday lows at 47, and I care about this pivot up here at 58. In between there, it's kind of wait and see. I'm gonna hurry up and watch. We look at Cardano, very sideways. We got a bullish engulfing here, but it's kind of minimal relative to like this real money candle. So this is just sliding sideways. Look at Binance. Everything, guys, is just quiet. The pivot there's up at 10.20, and we need to watch that low at 9. But then really the intraday low here is 8.50. So I wouldn't be bearish just because you broke that low and you got this low behind it. I'll be a buyer at 8.50. Definitely buyer at 8.50. Neo, trying to drift lower. I still kind of was hoping for maybe 15.14. Pull the trigger. And haven't looked at Salt in forever. Nothing to speak of there. Zero X versus BTC. Looks like the Ethereum chart. that versus USD? Yeah, I don't see much to do, guys. Watch 45 on the low end, 60 cents on the up on 0x. Not a whole lot going on. I also had a little bit more for you guys. Majors. I'm not getting a very good reading on this bottom coin here. That's Ethereum Classic. Oh. It's Ripple. Okay. Cardano strong versus BTC this morning. Had a pretty good pump yesterday. Up about 6%, kind of from the mean. This is a little bit lower than the mean in this chart. That's interesting. You got IOTA. Maybe we take a look at IOTA. That looks like it's sticking out on the downside. So versus BTC, 4 months down. Not really what we want to look at. 4-hour daily. Definitely drifted lower versus BTC. I don't like that the cycle just turned down. Makes me think we could drift a little bit lower. Versus Tether. I don't know, guys. It looks like cheap can get cheaper there. I'd like to see something like this, a real money, a little bit decent sized candle, a bottoming tail, something down here to show us some life before stepping in here. I just don't see it on the market. I'll send you guys an update in the room if I get involved. Other than that, we'll just have to pray for some energy in this market. All right, guys. Hope that helps.